Where are you at with Cody Williams?
My concerns with him are still there.
Sure.
However, the way that he's played so far in the season, I'm kind of like, maybe I just let that go because I've really liked what I've seen, Corey. Like, I think so. One of the concerns that I had with him was like physicality, but already with this Colorado team, there have been a couple of times like he's going to the rim and he looks a little different. I don't know what it is. Maybe
does he look stronger to you?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if he's like big man on campus there in Colorado and he's got like this newfound confidence, maybe more strength, but the way that he's been attacking the rim has looked good. I've really liked the touch as well. The shooting from outside has looked pretty good. I don't know. I like him a lot more than I thought I was going to like him, considering what we saw at Hoop Summit, where, I mean, I thought he was pretty invisible during practices. And then obviously in the game, he like barely played at all. But so far from what I've seen, it's hard to not like what he's been doing out there with the size and the length and, some of the ability that he has. I was just like, I think we need to start having that conversation is where
I'm completely with you. I have him in my top 10 currently. I haven't fully updated my board, but he will be in my top 10.
Right.
He looks huge out on the court. He looks long, and he's a different player than his brother. Yes. Right. Like I know one of the first things people like to say is like Cody Williams, brother of J-Dub. Right. And it's like, Cody is his own player.
Right.
And, I think that kind of gets to J-Dub a little bit because he wants him to carve his own path because he's good enough. Right. But I do think that it is okay to mention him in a sentence with Jalen in regards to like, I think he looks stronger already. And you have to like, remember like Jalen was in college for 3 years?
He was.
Right. And now he looks insane. Like he has an insane NBA frame. Like he is, he looks like Julius Randle strong, like Kawhi strong. And I don't know if Cody will fill out in exactly the same way because he's a little bit taller, a little bit leaner in that regard. But I do think he's going to put on muscle. And when you picture him, 4-5 years down the line, wherever it would be to catch up to his brother in that stage of like their physical development, I think that's something that you can actually look at and be encouraged by. So I love how he's gotten downhill. I think the offhand finishing has been tremendous.
Big time.
Like it's the touch around the hoop's been really good. The outside shot, like I'm in on the
trajectory.
He's still shooting it. Like I don't like his base. I like the upper portion, like the follow through, the touch, but his base sucks still. Like, it's just, that definitely needs some work, but he's been a lot of fun. And I think the defensive tools and I'm in.
Yeah. No, Corey, I'm right there with you, man. I think some of the playmaking flashes are there as well. I think the shooting base you mentioned is bad, but like you can start to see the pieces. Now it's not finished yet, right? But you can start to see some of the pieces coming together, and that's what's exciting. And also with everything that you mentioned, like even from when we saw him at Hoop Summit till now, he's bulked up. Yep. Like he already looks bigger. So if we're talking about 2 years from now, 3 years from now, who knows? Like he obviously, like you said, he doesn't look exactly like his brother, but he's gonna put on muscle because he's already shown that he can. And it's hard to do that. And I don't know. I'm right there with you. I'm excited. That's why I wanted to ask the question. We'll see. Maybe he is a guy that ends up going top 10 because why not? I know some people had some questions, and so did we heading into the season if he really was going to be a one and done guy. But if he keeps playing like this, I think it's almost a lock. So that's exciting for me.
Yeah, I'm with you. He's been a lot of fun for sure. Like, and I can't wait to continue to monitor his progress because it's trending up for sure.